the Eric Freeze, and today we're going to test and install the second Sears. Originally, I did that one yesterday, which has been doing pretty good, but I have the second one. I'm going to give the Craftsman belt drive one last run here before I remove it. I'm going to probably rehome this one, and I'll make a video of it whenever I do decide to rehome it, but for the time being, I'll show this one off quickly. And another thing I did was yesterday night, I did get both the wall panels replaced. I already have the Sears ones installed, so these will be ready for the next stop. Hello, welcome back. And then this will be the last time, well, if that one works, this is going to be the last time I'm running the belt drive. So, something else is, before I get started, radios were an issue of mine. I did bring my plug-in receiver over here. I stole it off the shop door since I'm having issues with the electricity out there. But I'm most likely going to... Oh, thank you. I agree. These are awesome. I'll show you the receiver I have. When I get back in there, because I'm probably going to lose internet reception. Here it is. 315, of course, because that's what almost all my remotes are 315. This is a Craftsman model 139.41A 41A, whatever, you can see it. This thing. 315. Apparently you can't get these anymore, at least in 315, and I don't even think there's a Security Plus 2.0 counterpart. But I'm going to try, I'll have to find one on the secondhand market, but I'll buy another one of these for both doors. But this is going to be on there. I have to get a power strip or something up there so I can plug this in. But set that there for the time being. And I'll run this Sears. Now, the reason why I can't just plug the receiver into the back of the opener is because these ones don't have outlets on the back, unlike the other one, the 139.655.000 here. This one has a outlet. I could, in theory, just cut the case on the other one. Stop calling me. I doubt it. I really have 12 viewers, but yeah. We'll run this one quickly, and then I'll get the other one swapped out. So it's going to be the top button here, and that's for this one here. I'm going to actually try to see if I can run a LED in there. Normally the LEDs, they don't play well with the thermal light delay. Of course, someone's calling and it's just absolutely messing with everything. Yeah, they are. They barely make any noise. This belt drive's actually louder. And this one started life off as a chain drive. And I put a belt rail on here, a belt sprocket. I put a MVIS motor mount on it. And then I padded the inside of the case on this one with cardboard. So this one's crazy quiet. The motor head itself is. The front cover's vibrating a bit because the screw fell out. But besides that, this one's super quiet. And I'm going to address this issue here, how it's off-center when I put up the other one. That should be a bracket for a T-rail, since I previously had the 1265 LM up here. And yeah, that's kind of ghetto. No, they probably will also never make a V-belt drive opener ever again. That's the way they should still be making them, is like that. Just put in the modern control board so you can hook it up to Wi-Fi and shit. can do digital limits, all of that stuff, just like a modern LiftMaster, and it'll be a great machine if you do that. But they don't care. They just want something that breaks so they can go and make more money. I'm going to reverse the camera. I'm going to wire this one up here. Well, we'll have a look at this first. This one I think is going to need a new belt. You can see in here, we got these belt shavings. So it'll probably need a new belt. Yeah, I can tell because it's very slack on here. There's a lot of slack. It should be tight like this. So, yeah. Look at this one working, and I'll put this up. Now, how this works is you got two wires here coming off. These openers, they were originally hardwired, like I said in the first installment of this. And yeah, you can see this is what they used. They used these brackets into the ceiling, so these are probably extra quiet when they were installed. So they have the lag screws, a washer that goes on the top of the lag screw, and then this, which goes between the angle iron and the ceiling. So these things were probably crazy quiet when they were new. That's what you want to do if you want to make it even extra quiet. You put rubber bushings between the op and the ceiling. And thankfully they gave me this screw here, so I can. What I'm just going to do is I'm going to steal the cap off the back of the 655 and put that on here. So I'm going to reverse this camera. First thing I'm going to do before I do any of this is I'm going to strip my wires here. Which I don't know where I put the strippers yesterday. They should be on the workbench, which they are. I'll have to grab some Morettes. Should have a second one somewhere. I guess I'll have to dig into the box. Yeah, they're gonna mix match. I don't care enough. Ooh. So strip this like so. And once I get this stripped, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this operator into the up position, and then when I assemble the rail, it's going to be where it's going to be the fully open position. So I have that set up. I had a test cord around here somewhere that I used, which that's going to be pretty hard to find because I'm not good at putting stuff where it's supposed to go when I'm done using it. And I haven't tested this one yet, hoping it works. If not, since the case is so nice, I might just transfer the internals from the other unit into that one. With the exception of the light delay, since that's broken. It might actually be over here. If I can even find the Venus cord. This flickering fluorescent light's actually kind of giving me a headache. I should do something about that too. Here? Yeah. Kind of around where I left it. We're going to use the drop cord to power it. It's AC, so polarity isn't that important. There's any more new comments. I don't think there are. Surprised we had 12 people in here at one point. Or is it like 20? I don't know. Most people I've ever had in one of these streams. Found that to be pretty interesting. So that's there. I don't think I'll find an incandescent bulb to use to test it with. If I plug this in, this might actually move a little bit. So we're gonna get this and see what happens. Oh man, that belt looks awful. I'm gonna pull the case off of this one, I think. You just have 4 screws to hold the case on. Now it says I have no people watching. Guess it's just me by myself. All lonely. So lonely. If anyone is here, comment, but I don't think there is, so there's gonna be no comments. It's because sometimes YouTube will glitch. There'll be people watching, but it says there's no one watching. Who knows? They may have actually fixed something for once. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, dang it. There's a wiring diagram in here. Okay, I might have to check out the other one. Yeah, I dumped a bunch of belt shavings in the other thing. I did a, yesterday I did a, service on a, on an MVP, and it had a similar issue. I've worked on a few of these Sears, and I've seen plenty of videos of them, but I've never ever seen one that has a idler pulley. I have to tip this around. It's all just covered with belt. There's just a bunch of belt detritus in this unit. Look at that. It's still somewhat solid. I might have some spare, some of these smaller belts around here that are spares that I can use. Let me go see if I have one. It's probably in this cabinet. Which I see some belts, but I'm not sure if they are of the correct variety. That one's definitely going to be too long. That's too long. That one looks like it's too thick. This one maybe. I think this might actually also be too long. It looks like it. I have this one here. I just realized. Ooh. This might work. Nope, too short. The one from the other opener would probably work just fine. Just found this one here. Yeah, that one is also a bit too small. Well, we're going to take a trip outside and try to find a belt. Because I have some other belts in my shed. And I don't know how it's going to be traversing to the shed. Brought all this equipment out because that was what was in that bay. You can tell no one's been in here. Long lost Hero brand. Oh yeah, it's packed. There's belts over there, but those look like they're just for actors. There's a cardboard box, which I think is over there. In it. It is really cold out here. Yeah, there's a belt there, but that's obviously too long. is obviously too long. Ouch. Of course, this fell. I gotta figure out something to do with that, like some wire stakes. The door does not like the cold. Surprised some of these don't work, especially like that one there. That one won't. That one definitely. This one, no. This looks like it's the only option. I think this is one of the ones we tested that just didn't work. That one also does not go work. I might just have a random one around here somewhere, which I don't see. So, I guess that means I'm going to have to pull the pulley off the other unit. It looks like Kenneth is still here. Unless the YouTube glitched and the comment just decided to pop up again twice, I don't know. Yeah, this belt here looks quite good still. So, is there branding on the motor? Because I'm also curious if... Geez, that's like all belt debris. God damn. What kind of motor is this? I don't see anything on it. It looks like a GE. Right there might be a bit too tight. smell a bit of that burning belt smell, so that's probably not good. Okay, let's see if that turns off. Oh, it's the Emerson motor. Let's wait for this light to go out. This one I think has a longer distance than the other unit. Just like that. Well, that's going to make the opener be in the open position. So, we know this one works. I had to do a bit of repairs, but it's working now. So, next step is getting this one here down. So, I'm going to position the camera probably right here. And this will be the vantage point that you guys will get to see as I disassemble this garage door opener. So, first thing I'm going to do is release that. Removing that door arm. I have to remove the power head, I'm pretty sure, first. Oh no, I think it's going. I'm going to change out this pin. I'm not using this pin. It's awful. Very awful. And then I will remove the wiring from the back of the unit. And unplug it, obviously. looking at my surroundings, and what I might have to do with this one is assemble the operator first on the floor before I decide to hang it. Must have screwed something up. This is where my opener's going to rest on when I go to remove it. Hello, garage man doors. I don't know if you're still here, but hello. So the ratchet that I thought was correct was not correct. I must have been fumbling around and just grabbing whatever ratchet I could find, and now I've lost the actual ratchet thing device. I found it.
On a love or two, never left the ground. Started with a spark and then just fizzled out. We got enough of the right stuff, rise above the clouds.
I'm most likely going to have to readjust both of those for the Sears. I dropped my ratchet. Now, I'm going to have to clear out some stuff behind here, because I'm going to have to go. Yes, I'm in here. Lol. Sorry you had to deal with someone calling me, because that has to happen every single time I do a live stream. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm extremely messy. I'm a very messy person. Yeah, I should be able to get to the back of the opener if I move all of this junk out of the way. So, I'm going to do just that and move all of this junk out of the way. The garage already looks bad. Make it look worse. I don't know why I'm keeping these. These are trash. I should probably also empty my trash bin. That would definitely help. Let me set this stuff on top of the other thing, I think. Looks like it would probably work. I can't get back there far enough to pick this up. God damn it. Damn, that's heavy. Figuring out how I'm going to do this. I don't know if I can. We're going to start by... Oh wait, I think I did it. Yeah, that light cover is just going to stay open, I guess. Aw, damn it. Add another one to the pile of random garage door openers on my floor. Time to build the room. That can also be moved. Actually, I'm just going to put the case back on. What the fuck was that? Damn it. Urgh! It's stuck somehow. Ugh. Damn. Must have used thread locker on that bitch. It was way harder than it had to be. Screwed up the paint on the chassis too. Let's see if the other side's gonna be just as much of a pain. I should have held it in like this position originally. That may have helped me. Getting close to 5 already. Anyone still watching the stream? There's been like jack shit in terms of comments in this stream. I need some way to keep my sanity. Can't play music or Susan's gonna get mad. Actually, she doesn't do YouTube anymore, but someone else that's a part of the copy wrong police, they're gonna get mad. is the, rail. Oh, I see someone. Oh, you're live. I enjoy watching. Well, okay, I'm glad that there's actually people here. Hi, Levi. Thank you for joining the live stream. Getting this chain together is going to be fun. It also looks like a tangled mess like the other one. I remember where I put the camera. Yeah, I did put it there. So, before I get to the hellish process of untangling this chain, I am going to try to scratch up the operator a bit. I'm also going to put this case over here where it's safe. But I need to find my hardware. I don't know where I put the hardware. Oh, I think this is it. Yay, I was responsibly responsible. I don't know. Partially responsible. God damn. Keep thinking the camera's over there. Shredded belt, anyone? It looks like that section of the rail is also to be tightened. Oh geez, the chain's all in shambles. Would it be 7/16? I found it. Should go through and tighten up the ones on the other op. So I have my hardware now. That means I can take the other piece of rail, which is here, and attach it. And it needs to go this way. I'm quite fond of this design. Ouch, my fucking hand. Okay, this is not the right piece, but this one is. How does this work? That's... So this right here is the wrong part. So, time to go find another one of these things that's actually correct. Would it be this? I think so. I probably just grabbed the wrong one out of the toolbox. And I don't want to rob the one off of that rail there. Too much fucking work. Definitely some parts of this rail that will have to be deburred at some point. So, now it's left to just untangle this stupid thing. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Any more? Oh! Oh, I think we got lucky! Might have... It's a bit tangled in a different way, but... I can work with that. Well... God damn it. I tripped on the own thing that I'm assembling. This is just gonna be... Oh no. That's fucked. There's no hole over here for the up bolt. That's very strange. I'm gonna get some. Here it is. The rail is not finished, but ready. Oh, wait, did I find a... That is not what I was looking for. Any of those ops have it. I don't see one. So I gotta find myself a bolt to use for the header bracket. It's supposed to be something kind of long. No, I use an actual bolt for that one. I don't think this is long enough. We'll see. This is most likely not long enough. Yeah, it's a bit too short. Need a longer. I keep tripping on these off, so I have to move them. Just a bit too lazy. Eventually, if I dig through here, I will find something that would work. Gonna need that too. Not now, though. Oh, thank you for all the people, all the support. Though this is not hopeful by any means. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Stop falling. So this should be the same thing that I used on the other door. I just have to find a bolt for that, which I did. I found it. Or something. Oh, hell yeah, that's freaking perfect. So now that that's done, I just installed the head. Easier said than done, of course. So, going to dehumidifier out so I have some room. And if I did it properly, what I can do is pull this back. And if I pull it back enough, should make it so I'm able to install the op. Okay, guess what? I did something correctly. don't know which bolt I'm gonna put on first. No new comments. I will say right now, if there's a moment for a fail, you might get one. That's not a good place. I'll do... That opener doesn't fall. So, anyone, it's about to get crazy here. Oh, wait. Grabbing your wrench first. I don't think I've ever really used this socket before. 1/4-inch drive, 1/2-inch socket or whatever. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Will I hurt myself or not? Ouch. That's not very promising. There's fucking money in my pocket. Damn it, slide over here, please. Ouch. If I hold it out, my hands get tired and it's going to drop. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, goddamn. I need to reposition. Ouch, my hand. Oh, jeez. I got it! Oh, jeez, I actually got it. Wow. Oh. Shit. Oh. Now my backings are gonna probably need to be redone. I have to flip them around most likely. Ooh. Well, that's probably the hardest part of all of this, and it's over. Oh, we got comments in here. Let's read. It seems like it weighs an actual ton. Don't hurt yourself. Happy motor sounds intensify. Greetings. YouTube's broken as always. Yeah, that sounds about right. I may have hurt myself, but I got it up. I actually did that. I'm fucking happy about that. We're just, we're in the home stretch. The hardest part's mostly getting it on the fucking ceiling. Actually, there's another hard part, which is going to be hooking up the trolley and shuttle. So that's going to be fun. Thank you. It's going to look so good to have a pair of these in here. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to put the camera, I think, I might keep the camera back there, and we'll get this sprocket set up. But first, in order to do that, I got to loosen the living snot out of my traveler here. So, there will be as much slack. There's much slack on this as possible, so I can definitely tighten up some of it. Look forward to seeing them in person eventually. Yeah, these are probably going to be permanent. Well, I say that, and it won't. Actually, I don't think I've ever had any garage door openers up here that I intended on being permanent, with the exception of the genie screw drive when it was on the other door, and when it was originally here. So, deep socket isn't even big enough. Is this even a half inch? It looks like a half inch. Nope. I need to size up. 9/16 maybe? Let's see if 9/16 works. Until we find a 1950s scientific. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit a traction drive up here with my headroom. If I happen to get a traction drive and I install it, I'm going to probably have to convert my trackage to low headroom because my my top hinges, they're going to stick the door up a bit too high. So I won't really be able to do any of that. New trackage. It sounds like I'm talking about trains. So I just need to cut this cable tie, and then I can start sliding this up, and then I have the hard part of wrapping it around the sprockets. No, what I did last time was I had my carriage setting probably about here. Yeah, I'm joking, haha. Well, if we do find a any sort of traction drive, I'm picking it up no matter what. Those things are cool as shit. It's probably going on the storage building though. I want to put the MT up there though. I might, like the one Sears that's on the more beaten up door, the one I already installed. I might be, if I find other openers, I might be swapping that one out just to test. What I need to do is get is build a mini door, like what Andy has. These. What I am going to do is just that went surprisingly smoothly. I need my lock washer. And then my normal nut. I'm not sure if you've ever seen Andy's mini door. Storage building would be a container. Would be it'd be a good contender. A mini door would be nice. I'm pretty sure almost every garage door enthusiast has probably wanted to build a mini door or have a mini door. I remember back when I was younger, before Andy ever made his, I wanted to have a mini door. At least, if you go on RGD Man's channel and you scroll all the way down to his first video, he had a mini door that was the size of just a standard 6-foot tall man door. I think it was like a 6 by 2, 6 by 2.5 door that would just take up the space of a mini door. That would be so cool to have that. Now, you can have my camera set up, you can't see the chain just start to magically tighten itself, but and next part's going to be my back hangs. This is going to be where it gets interesting. Now, before I do that, I have a electrical outlet splitter. I'm going to put that up here so I can put my receiver up here. I think my chain is tight enough. And just like that, we have a tight chain. So, back hangs. So for my back hangs, I have the bolts here, but I'm going to have to probably rearrange these up here. So I had the Craftsman centered pretty well, I think. So, well, I think I might be able to just do it with the brackets that are already up there. That looks pretty damn good. Did I actually get this lucky? I doubt it, but let's see. Oh, thank God I caught it. They're going to straighten out when I tighten them down, but I think that looks pretty darn good. I'm going to tighten this one more, and I'm going to move the one bracket over one notch on this side, because I'm not... Well, yeah, let's... So, now, I'm just going to test to see if my limits are fine. It still has a bit of a shake to it. I'll tighten this one. This will just... Oh, it's my end plate, because I don't have a good screw. Yeah, I think that's okay. You'd probably go ahead and put the cover back on. But, cover off. I might have to move it over because I don't think it's... Just stand up straight. God damn. I'm gonna open the door and see what it looks like. I gotta move the operator over. And it's starting to snow. I'll move it over one notch this way. Or actually, what I'll do is I'll move it over with that one bolt. I'm gonna go with it like that. Oh, jeez. see some new comments. I'll have to have a look at that. It's about as perfect as I'm going to get it. I think I did it pretty good. Push it any more forward, but good enough for me. looks like it's reversing. It's been almost like 4 weeks since there's been snow on the ground. It's snowing part of Ohio. Can't wait to see that run. Sounds good. You're doing a pretty good job. Old operator noise intensifies. I'll show you what exactly is going on. Now, this is just an issue. I know people, they really like these old sectional T-rails, but there is an issue with them I've noticed, and it's that they like to not fit together too well. So, like right here, as you can see, wherever there's these joints, they normally sag a little bit. And yeah, like this. You can see. It might also have to do with that. I need a bigger bolt. I have one for a Sears. It's just not here right now. But it looks like the carriage is getting stuck on that. You can kind of see they're a bit mislevel. So I'll run it again quickly and I'll show what it's doing. And then what I will do to fix this is adjust the force. I'll decrease the force for my close limit. So, short the contacts. Can't do that with a new LiftMaster. There it goes. So, this screw here is the limit adjustment, and what it does is there's some springs there, and it bounces off of the chain spreader, which you can't see because that cord's in the way. And there's a limit switch underneath this cover, so as it tilts, it will move. So decrease should be left. You can see it unadjusting that spring. Oh wait, I need to increase the force. Do we not decrease it? And increasing it is tightening it. So as you can see, that spring there, it's getting tighter. Now once I have a door on it, it's not going to behave like this. Oops. It's going to increase it even more. Maybe I should go readjust that area. But I'm going to max out the force first. Actually, I don't even know what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. Okay, it was stows right there. Arg. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be messing with that now. I'll set the camera here. Reverse. Okay, on the shitty Audi humidifier, I guess. Because I'm going to use a older, superior, well-made dehumidifier as my ladder. Give me this socket and this wrench. Could also be a chain tension. My chain might be a bit too tight. That looks a bit better. No, there are two carriage bolts that are kind of, and I can't really explain it, but there's holes. It's just because I think it was loose for a while when it was installed. The carriage bolts kind of went out of alignment, so they really needed to be cranked down. Now I might have to back off my force now, but let's see if we can close it now. Oops. What the fuck is it doing? Oh. I did that one just fine. And the limits appear to be spot on with the other door. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, so I should be able to do this one just how I did the other one. Magically fixed itself. I see a bit of a scrape there. It looks like it's still not kind of perfect. Now I could swap out a rail section, but that requires pulling the whole op down and then redoing all of that. So that's just because that's the side the motor's spinning and the chain has to force because it's hooked up to the other side. So it's gonna jam. Well, not kind of jam, but like it's gonna look like that. But I'm gonna adjust that other section too, even though I don't think it has anything to do with it. I also think it might have to do with the chain being too tight. It does just fine opening. And then now closing. After like 3 years, I'm going to actually remove this slinky. So, hold it still. It's 24 volts AC, so that's why there's a big spark there. And it appears like it's fixed itself. Oh, before we do any of that, I'm going to do my wiring. You're going to have to deal with all of this stuff up here. That's going to be unplugged. I'm going to undo my test wire. Oh wait, I need this one thing. Ooh, self-repairing. I'd like to see a new operator do that. Oh man, they probably do some weird shenanigans, I know that. I don't know if this thing's gonna fit up there or not, but I have one of these receptacle spacing apparatus devices. And it's just because I need the I need somewhere to plug in my receiver up there, and there's nowhere to plug in the receiver. Yeah, there's only 2 outlets. The one outlet goes out to the shed, does my shed, so the mercury light and all that stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's nailed up there. That's kind of even more annoying. Let's see if I can pry this down. My neighbor's new operator buzzes like crazy. Like my new operator. I had to get it. I had to get one because the gear stripped in my Craftsman. I still have it working. I'm getting a new gear for. Sounds decent when the sounds decent, but the door's unbalanced. Oh, what operator is it? So I don't know what I'm accomplishing by doing this, but... My new one is 87.5. Okay, that explains it. The LiftMaster 87504 is a piece of shit. Don't buy that opener. It's the worst opener LiftMaster ever made. If you want to get a new opener, get a Genie. I've had nothing but bad experiences with that model, and I don't care what some people say. Some people say that's a good opener, but too much stuff going on in it. Too modern. It's too fancy. Ugh. Yeah, those UFO Chamberlains. That's actually what replaced these. These were replaced with brand new UFO Chamberlains. They weren't the top of the line model. They weren't the one that has the camera on the bottom of it and the 2 lights. It's just the one that had the single light in the back. And I've installed a few of those, and I don't like them. I think they're awful. Out of the box, they don't sound good. I don't like how the limits work. Well, I've said that before. I think I've said that plenty of times on the stream. The modern Liftmasters are... I hate their limit system. I think it's stupid. They should have just kept the old one. Actually, they should have just kept the mechanical limits. Because that was actually reliable, and it wouldn't, like, stop working or whatever randomly. Still won't work. Let's see. Oh, there's that side. Push back up on this. I don't like the new openers. We are forced to replace ours. Yeah. I'm guessing it was it just because of, like, did the Craftsman not have sensors? Was that why you had to replace it? Or was it like a, do you live in California? Because I know over in California you have to have a battery backup machine. California is weird. Because because it has had prior work done to it. I don't know how that's like an issue. Unless if you live at like a apartment complex or something, then I could see that being an issue where you like don't own your home. Jeez. The guy who worked on it before messed it all up. Oh. Well, that stinks. Well, I'm gonna put this cover on first, and then I'm gonna have to fix this eventually. Oh, it's this box is a Steel City. That's an inside joke. So, yeah, I'm not just a moron. I'm a moron that has a sense of humor. I might just have to, I'll probably mount this like here. I'll just have to set it like that for now. And I'm going to shorten this power cord. Steel City! Yeah, I'll have to fix that later. I don't like how my outlet's just dangling up there loosely. They did it somewhat properly on that side. Probably good enough that I could even put a outlet extender on there. Yeah, KnuckleNut had this before me. They hardwired it, which I won't blame them. That was kind of common back when these were made for people to hardwire their openers. No one really does it right now, but it's a thing. Actually, I'm going to run this through the wiring gland first before I do any sort of strippage. And this isn't very long, but I don't need it to be very long. What openers were up there when you first got it? So, when we moved in to this house, there was a Genie Pro 88 on this door. And on this door, there was a black Sears from the 90s. The Sears was the first to go, and then the control board went out on the Pro 88 shortly after. This door had a broken spring, and so that was kind of the issue with why the Sears went, and I didn't know how to replace the stripped gear. So that's long gone. But I'm not too worried about that, because those are pretty common around where I live, the black ones anyway. Actually, in recent years, I've been seeing more of the silver Sears instead of the black Sears. But, Yeah, and then the Pro 88 control board went out on it about shortly after I moved into this place. And because of that, I had to replace it. And I replaced it immediately with, I believe, it was either a LiftMaster 1265 LM or a Genie Pro screwdriver. I can't remember which one. I think it was the screwdriver. The screwdriver, I think, was the first one to go in. So put this in here so the cord doesn't go away. Poor Pro 88. Yeah, I want to get another one. I still have out of everything left from it, I still have the remote. Here's what's left of the receiver mount. It broke because they nailed it in, so I can't get it out without breaking it. Well, you can't see it, but yeah, that rectangle there, that's a receiver. That was the base to the receiver from the Pro 88. I have the door bracket, a lot of the hardware. I think I might still have the motor cover. I have the light cover, which I wanted to keep that for sure because those always like break and go missing. And I think that was about it. But I want to get another Pro 88. I love those. I grew up around those. My grandma's neighborhood, they were full of those, the Pro 98s and the 850s, which those are completely different, but I really like the 850s too. Those are the predecessor to the Pro 88s. Hey, what garage door opener is this? This is a Sears model 139.654300. It's a 1974 model. It'd help if I stripped the wires first. That would be very... I don't know why I'm stripping the ground since I'm not going to hook it up. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. I don't care. I'll do it eventually. These aren't grounded. Vintage! Yes, it is vintage. Quite vintage. That's the same year my mom was born. Same, haha. Okay, that's kind of sus. Both of your moms are born on the same day. Wow. Is the other guy here that just showed up, are you the one that has the Newtone L30 and the pace setter? I mean the chord tone and the pace setter? Yep, that's me. Okay, so I remembered, so that one remote I showed you with the blue buttons, that's the one that came with my remote receiver when I bought it online. So that's why it's weird, I guess, because it came with a remote receiver, I think. Yeah, I'm going to actually be installing that remote receiver on this opener. I had to steal it from the opener at my storage building, but power's not on over there, so I don't need a garage door opener. I'll wait till this summer, and I'll probably just put up the belt drive that was here. I'll have MVP over there, because those are good. I like those. before I plug any of this in. I'm going to do my wiring first. All Star is the same as New England door, no? Oh, All Star. I don't think they ever branded those. It was probably all back in the Alistair and All-O-Matic days when there was the New England door branded machines. One of my colleagues has a first gen 8550 from 2014. I want one of those. My local door company, they have a 2015 8550. I don't think that would count it as a first gen, but they have it on their display door, and it's one of the quietest 8550s I've ever heard. Almost every single 8550 I've encountered, they've always had some sort of buzz or rattle or a loud motor. It sucks because the 8550 is one of my favorite machines from LiftMaster. I love to look at a case on there. I can't remember what I came over here to get. Oh, yeah. Well, where did I put the receiver? Here's the receiver. I need to get some... I'm going to put a little bit of doorbell wire on this and then plug this in. And then I'm going to erase all the codes, and then I should be able to get this. I believe 8550s from early 15 can be first gen. I quite like the 1265. I had a 1265 up here for a while. It was a good opener. I replaced the gear in that one. I think that was all I did. I repainted the case. I never had the original rail. It was on a 10-foot tall fiberglass door. So that's kind of interesting. So it had a long rail on it. My uncle has one with I believe a 12 or 14-foot rail on one of his doors. Can Genie sensors from a Pro screwdriver work on the same Chamberlain 7220? No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do that. I'm pretty sure. I believe one thing that works with now I forgot what it was. There was an opener someone was telling me about recently that works with Chamberlain sensors. Maybe Skylink? I think the Skylinks can work with Chamberlain sensors. But why would you want a Skylink? Because those are garbage. Bell wire. I have some bell wire right here. I'm going to do a quick workbench thing, which I probably don't even need to use the workbench that much. First gen 8550s had the 880 LM controls, right? Yeah, they did. I didn't know that. I always thought they just used the standard smart panel. I didn't bother when I was removing this to take the old wire out, and now the old wire is stuck onto the terminal. And if I just tighten the living snot out of it, see if it comes off. So what is the 882 LM? Because the 880, if I remember right, it's like the one with the button on the top, and then underneath it is your button for timer to close, then a motion sensor, and then a light sensor at the bottom, and the button flips up with the other controls. Is that correct? Oh, okay, so it's pretty much like what I described, but without that. So it's like the one that ships with like the 8365. Now there's a wire. Okay, now it's out. Had a piece of copper wire just rattling around inside the control. I don't want that to short out. It does have a motion sensor and a lock learn button, but not timer to close. The 880s want the LCD display. Okay. Why was I thinking that was something else? The 880 was the, I thought that was the one with the timer to close. Then what I would have called the 880 LM? 882 is probably what I was thinking of. Or is it 885? I don't know. Is there even an 885 LM? Oh, I just stripped up. It's off, the heater's still going. But I just decided to randomly get cold. The 885 is the one with the wireless wall. Is the wireless one. Okay. That sounds about right. Does anyone know why the, I was working with a ATSW, and for some reason, it was having an issue if you would use the 885 LM with it, or the wireless panel. If anyone knows why, I'm curious. It'd program up, and then it wouldn't run the door. It would act like if it was in the locked position. How long will this stream last? Probably another 30 minutes. Long enough to get, for me to get all this wired up, get the pads programmed, get the limits adjusted, put the case back on, get the opener plugged in and functional. Probably not going to go grab the remotes now. I'm going to wait a little bit before I do that, but hopefully it won't take. First plug in the opener. And then I will plug in the receiver. I'm going to erase the codes from your. Maybe I have to wait. I wired my Genie wall button from my accelerator to my Craftsman, and when I put it in lock, it would run it. I'm pretty sure that's because the Genie Series 2 controls don't work with Security Plus systems. Sounds about right. It would run. It was unlock. It worked well. Did it turn off? Okay. Okay, now it's been erased. Or the wires were improperly connected. That could be. I know they don't play well with the Genies, because they shouldn't. Genie Series 2 wall control shouldn't run a, should not, like, well, the command button would work, but the light and lock wouldn't work. If lock does anything on those, because I know some of the early Series 2 controls, they're a bit different with their lock, and you couldn't operate the door even by shorting the circuits until the remote was removed or something. Sadly, the one that I have, because I'm missing the door here, it's a different style. Well, it's black and it's really dirty. I have some sanding paper I can use, just kind of clean it up a bit. I'll just put on a rusty, I'll put on a rusty door. I think it's fine for now. I'll find a better one eventually. Just put it. Yeah, these ones don't have a outlet on the back of the opener for radio controls, which I find crazy. I'm gonna just do it a quick run. Now let's see if the wall buttons work. Oh shit, some guy Just threw up acid and blood all over the floor. Gonna call the custodial service stat. Oh, damn, not good. I'll be here for another, I don't know, probably not too much longer, but it'll be this button. So that button's working. Now, this over here, this is Craftsman button. I'll change this out eventually. Oh, jeez. So nothing happens if I hit the light or the lock. But if I do that, the opener does still operate. Well, we can't stop it, but you can see there's the head. Press it again. That's how you shorten the lifespan of a capacitor. Just going to remove that from that, and I'm going to see if the OCS works. Hook a door arm up. I will eventually. That's my next step after putting a light bulb in. And yes, I know light bulb, it's not very special, but whatever. What if I want to put a light bulb in there? Where the fuck did the light bulb go? Oh, it's here. Light bulbs are special, lol. Yeah, I like the light bulbs. And just because I like the light bulbs, I don't know what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to have to adjust the door arm, because it's of course going to be out of adjustment. I had it set, like, on its longest position. That's okay, you didn't miss much besides me screwing in a light bulb and testing out wall panels. Of course, I'm using an incandescent light bulb. I'll probably switch over to DEL if it's okay with that. I don't know if the opener is gonna complain about the, reverse. Okay, we're doing the top first. Well, it's because this is here. You're missing this thing. There's this magical part called a door arm, and it's an arm that attaches the door to the op. Without that, the door doesn't move. Try the 41A 4166. That's hooked up to the other door. But I can If you want, I can press that. I'll just open the other door and let all my heat out. Now I have to shorten this, so time to grab some tools. Yeah, provided the fluorescent lighting in there. Well, thank you. I'm a lighting enthusiast. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, we'll do the 418 4166 quickly. And we'll get you a run of the other door, I guess. And then you can also watch that thing run with the, with that, but here it is. And it's starting to snow. I'm going to actually bring some of my stuff inside before I continue. My bike already has snow on it. I didn't want snow on my bike. And both of my snow blowers. I don't have a remote on the bike right now, or I'd show that off. Those will just have to wait outside for the time being, and we'll use the 418 4166 to close the door. This door was hit by a car, I'm pretty sure, so it buckled really bad. And we'll use the, I don't remember what the model is, but that runs the far door. And as you can see, the carriage is moving. Help! Peck Heritage, I have a drop ceiling in my basement. Split level first. Oh, that's so cool. It's working now. Possibly a failing ballast. It could also be a, I gotta loosen these. I know sometimes bulbs will cause fixtures to not work. I didn't even... Someone's calling me again. I'm famous. That's what my boss always says. Ooh. Ow. Did it even move? Oh, yes, it did. Holy shit. I'm not injured, but I am in pain. The door controlled by the 418-4166 is slower than my 2002 Craftsman. Is that bad? No, these Sears, they run a lot slower than most of them. They're V-belt drive, so they have a big reduction. Now, if it was an Alistair, the Alistairs, they run faster because they have a smaller pulley inside. You know, the small pulley. I mean, a big pulley. Now, those are gear drive. The gear drive ones, they normally they normally run pretty fast. And I'll show you when I'm done that both of these doors will probably run about the same speed or so. I'm going to have to adjust my down limit a bit more. Hug. I'm going to have to lower this a bit so it closes. Now maybe I'll get lucky and the door will drift closed, but I doubt it. I can just hear my nephew saying, yo, phone ringing, every time your phone goes, rings some kind of alpha meme video that kids are these days. Did it burn your hand? No? Not really. Ouch, my head. But yeah, let's see if we get this. Let's think this will work. We're gonna press the button. What if the stream's behind? I don't know. And here's the moment of truth. I have no idea what that noise is. I'm gonna have to adjust my down limit, but I think that's just the belt. It's starting to snow pretty good out there. Yeah, there was some chain slap. I did tighten it up pretty good, but I don't want to over tighten it because I don't want to ruin the belt or anything. I should be able, on this one, do I just need a flathead to adjust it? I don't know if this is like the other one or not. But I'll show how that works. I think I can use a flathead on this one. So I'm a bit lucky here. I'm going to eventually make a YouTube video explaining how to adjust limits on one of these old Craftsmans. It's over here. Well, I want to say Craftsman, say Sears, but yeah. The limits on these are not my favorite. I kind of don't like how they're doing. And it's also advised that you Same guy just vomited again. Aww. So, there's this, and... I meant that my 2002 Craftsman's slower than it. Oh, okay. Yeah, not good then. Let me reverse the camera. I doubt I can get a good place to set it to where you can see the limits. Unless if I, like, put the phone up here on its side, which I can probably do, but don't want to do for... Yeah, it's not worth that. LDO 50 moment. Oh, do I just have to, like, really... Okay, there we go. So, undo this screw. Oh, shit! Okay, I should unplug it. Now I can't even reach the plug from over here. They say to unplug it before adjusting limits. Apparently I don't know that. Fuck. I didn't listen to this thing that says do not adjust while plugged in. Disconnect power before adjusting limits. No, apparently I don't know how to do that. I can't even see where the power cord is. Let's see if that closed it more. It looks like it did. Yeah, I just got fucking zapped. Okay, that looks a bit better. That's the belt that's making that noise, so if you're thinking I was chain slap, it's not. How's the up limit compared to this one? I think they're very similar. Yeah, they're about the same speed. And so they're both working. Bang. I guess now I just get the remotes and shit programmed. I'm going to actually run this one back up. I'm going to get over here and I'm going to press my... Well, I need to open the door first. everything is free of the sprocket, so that's good. There we go. Code pad's programmed. Now, because of this, I do not have one touch to close. Oh, let's type in the code. This door's awesome. Well, the opener is anyway. How old is the spring on that door? I don't know. It's been here since 2017, so probably at least 7 years old. That one is just probably about 4 months or so old. That one was replaced not too long ago. Hopefully I don't have to replace the spring on this door. This is the door that gets used more out of the two. So, well, right now, being that it's winter, it's kind of the other way around, but yeah. I'm going to throw the case back on here, and then we can have a look at this thing with the case on. It's going to look amazing. So, I'm excited for this. I love the look of the case on these openers, so... Of course I love them. They're better than the stuff they make today. They look cooler. They're quieter. They have character, actually. I'll take that back. The new ones have lots of character. And I'm doing a no-no, which is cleaning the inside of the case with my sleeve. So now my sleeve's going to have soap material all over it. Yeah, I could just find a rag, but don't have one of those right now. Also, if someone's wondering, these have Emerson motors in them. I think these things will clean up nicely. God damn it. Why is this not going on? I'm not gonna get into this. Oh, man. Old openers look sick, looking good. These older motors are super quiet, unlike the new stuff. It seems the odd 2002 Craftsman belt drives are slower than this one, which is already quite slow. One of the many joys of being a GI resident. And my fiberglass doors aren't heavy at all. Openers shouldn't be sounding like that if they're struggling to lift the doors. I don't even think you ever made a video of your doors. At least I don't remember seeing one. This can go here for safekeeping. Sounded pretty bad right before the gear went out. I know I've seen on an 8365 right before the gear went out on it, it started to make some pretty bad grinding noises. So, I know of what you're talking about. We're gonna see, will this thing, does it like a LED? Looks like it's fitting the LED. Ugh. So it's, well, no, light cover goes on first, and then I will run it. Ugh. Might put a brighter bulb in that one. Oh, it's way quieter with that on. There's a bit of a case or light cover rattle, but I don't mind that. That looks really good up there. I couldn't imagine an off-balance store or whatever being okay with doing... Oh wait, is my up limit? Oh geez, my door doesn't open all the way. I don't know if that has anything to do with how my limits are set up. I'll have a look at that at some other point. I don't care enough right now to worry about the limits. And there's that spring-loaded door arm contracting. Let's run the other one. So I'll run both of them. I'm practically finished. I just have to go get the have to get the remotes. I still have no idea where that noise comes from. I wish I did, though. Because it is somewhat annoying. Actually, let's see what these look like from outside. I stand back and down the driveway a little bit and have a look at these things. Yeah, this side door's not going up high enough to where it gets out of there, but it looks so cool seeing these. Oh, from the side over here. That's so cool. No, rollers are fine. I think it might be track shifting. It's or something in the radius. I'm not too sure. I might go get some remotes. I'll program some remotes. Look at that thing. That thing looks so cool. That's sick. I need to get a release rope on this. These didn't come with release ropes, which kind of stinks, but... Wow, so cool. Look at the... And the lights go off. It's cool that the bimetallic strip still works in these. probably replace that one Craftsman panel with another 41A, 4166 when I get that. So I'll have matching controls there. Like over here I have the 2 OCS stations and the 2 radio controls. These radios look really cool though, how they're just here side by side. We'll run the far door again. Oh man, so do I. I've noticed on these ones, the lights stay on way longer than any of the other Sears openers I've ever seen. $655 my uncle has, it barely stays on for like 30 seconds. This seemed to be about a minute or so. I guess now I have to start cleaning up the garage. Yes, these were the exact same models. They were pulled from the same garage, and they were both installed around the same time. I've checked on both of these units, and I don't really see too much on them that's different. Well, I have them set up slightly different because of how the brackets are, but these appear to be almost exactly the same. Use the right side door more. So, this one? No, that one, I'm gonna guess. If there's anything you want to see, I'm gonna program remotes. I'm gonna go get the remotes from inside, and then I can, I'll carry on with this. I have to do a bit of straightening. Just gotta put some of this stuff back. I gotta find a place for this door arm. I need to bring all these ops over here to storage. I just have openers sitting over here, just a whole bunch of them. I think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 and then 2 rails. What openers do you have? So right here I have the Craftsman belt drive that you saw earlier. Right underneath it's an MVP. Here's a Type 2A, which is like that, but a bit older. There's the case for it. Got a Stanley Standard. And over here's the 139 655000. And then at my other building, I have a 1265 LM, another MVP, a Craftsman chain drive that looks like that, but without a light on the back side. And I don't know if I have anything else. I probably do. Oh yeah, I have a well, I have a Genie Pro screwdriver in the shed I can show. Oh, battery's about to die. I'll show the screwdriver quickly and I'll go charge the phone. And I have the Pro 98 screwdriver, which needs a board. I'm going to show you my my opener on my shed. I have a custom outward opening Genie screwdriver on here. So yeah, there's that, and we'll actually go back inside using the Craftsman keypad and the newly installed. Actually, I'm gonna go inside and charge the phone. So thank you very much for watching, and keep the breeze.